everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prad and Peddlers. And today, I have decided that I'm going to play the game as...
Only because it suits me.
Really, Carl? I was, like, coming up with this... I'm gonna do it. Regardless, I'm going to do the bit. I have decided that I'm going to do this episode as a certain paler vampire type out for a good time. So my name's Astarion. Hello, darlings. No, I can't. I won't be able to maintain that the entire time. That is just my attempt at Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3, which is one of my favorite games of all time, honestly, and probably for many, many other people. Definitely take a look at it if you haven't played it before. Very, very interesting game. So, what are we doing here? What I wanted to actually start off by saying is, in the last episode, I did ask if we wanted to have a little bit longer videos when it came to Pride and Peddlers, because there is no actual time limit to this particular setting. So it is possible, but Robert actually hit the nail on the head with a very good idea. And I would give you a channel membership if I could, but I don't have them enabled, as I said in the previous video. But I'll figure it out. You deserve one. There's actually many people who deserve to have channel memberships for being here for so long, and I appreciate every single one of you. What I will do, starting from the next episode, are mini time lapses. So instead of watching me build a whole section, I'm just going to keep the recording going, but I will edit it down. So we'll stick to the 30-minute timer. They'll just have some time lapses in between this to this. It won't be excessive.
Little exchange.
Oh, be quiet. We're gonna be like trying our best with this and seeing what happens. Okay, so not in this episode. In the next one, that's when it's gonna start. And I would try to get like more daily uploads with this one. It's more so a time thing. I'm sure you all understand. The channel is not at the point, or I don't know how long that'll take, to actually be my primary source of income later on. So because of that, I have to just live within the time constraints that I have as my own self here. So in the future, when we actually do get the channel to that point, absolutely. I'll probably even go even further out to make sure that we get all the content as possible out without overloading the channel. So what are we doing today? Well, we need to get some ships going. That's really important. We have some trade coming in. I want to try to sell some more bananas, or plantains rather. And let me see if I actually do have enough fertilizer, because I want to start like exporting this thing like no tomorrow. Where's the fertilizer? It's down here. Okay. We need to give them more tortillas so they go to the bathroom more. Yeah, I said it. So I'm going to go ahead and build up these two farms as well. And we'll get these going. I don't think I should put down another fertilizer silo quite yet. I need to... Let me see what I can do with this thing, because it has to be in a better spot. How many homes can you actually get? Okay, well, this would be one set. I want to see what I can do here really quick, because if I can get the whole fertilizer issue, like, relatively sorted, then I'll know how many of these things I can build in one particular spot. So, the buildings will look off. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 homes. 7 homes producing fertilizer. That's what I'm worried about. Fertilizer production of my city of Prospero. Listen, Patrick okayed it, okay? So, I mean, take it up with him. So, anywho, we're going to continue building the settlement over in this direction. I think what I can do is probably put a fertilizer or an outhouse right over here. So I'll move this to the other side of the road. I'm going to park this guy right in here. See, like, that seems to be okay. This might actually be better. So, can we fit another home in here? And one here? And then is it going to get... Okay, so this is the good layout. I think so. That's 1, 2... That's 5 there. 6, 7, 8. That's 8 homes producing fertilizer. And once they actually are loaded with people, then we will be loaded with... Yeah, I held it in. Now... with that all being said, we need to definitely be mindful of the fact that we have these particular warehouse issues that's going to have some slowdown to it. Now I am out of bricks, so I'm going to have to hold off on that. I think this island has some bricks, right? Or some clay deposit? Yeah, you do. But you need to actually be at Ober's for that. That's... Ugh. Might have to, like, bring plantains and ponchos. Well, I can bring ponchos here. What was I doing here? Oh, I needed to build this thing, didn't I? Oh, right, because I'm selling a whole bunch of my timber, aren't I? Yes, and I didn't build this one. Oh my god. Okay. And this one. I am slacking. Excuse me. So, we'll let that work for a little bit of time. There's also this island, which, Larua. I want to figure this out, at least with mapping it, because we're going to have Ober's on this particular island for not only the oil, but also for the clay. And it'll be really important to get both. That way we can actually, like, exploit the heck out of this island and then move on. We can't actually put down the oil refiner because I don't have enough Ober's already. I think I can loop this around. Oh, this might actually look better. Yeah. So do you actually need a train for this, or is it going to just go over there? Anyway. Okie dokie, so...
One must learn to be thankful.
Can you not talk to me? Please, just... I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to do anything with you. If the fact that I'm trading with you is enough. That's all I care about. Give me your money, but be quiet. Oh, I can't stand Margaret Hunt. I really can't. I have a searing hatred for her. I'm gonna fix this road, actually, so this spot actually looks half decent. I don't mind that that has a little bend over there. I just want there to be enough people. Because I'm not entirely certain how many we're gonna need for those particular services. Well, actually, I do with this. So we have 100, so 150 for this. But, like, if I just have the clay pits here, I'll just take the clay over to, like, Prospero. So that'll be 300 when it comes to the clay deposits just by default. Yeah, that's a lot. This is going to be a resource suck. Like, honestly, it's not going to be fun. Not here. We're going to put a warehouse right over here. I'm going to put a warehouse right here. Essentially, like, a good way to explain Larua is that it's essentially going to be similar to one of our Arctic sites in the expert campaign, which we are going to have to dump a lot of resources in to get value. That is essentially what we're going to have to do. If we don't, then there's no point in actually building this island up properly. So I'm going to use as much space as I possibly can. I think this is all I can muster over on this side. Might as well just bring the road all the way down, yeah. So I'll bring it down to here. We have a little spot there. I can probably stuff in a home here. No, I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you why. Building a road across is probably going to be better. And then we're going to need fire services and whatnot, so... Would you fit up there? Move that down here real quick. A fire service... Okay, that's actually a good spot for it. Or I need one over here, too, because obviously we have a lot of these, but maybe over on this side would be better. So I think we have this little island pretty much set for the basics. And I'm not going to worry about anything as far as, like, chopping down some trees goes and stuff like that. I don't care about it. This only has to be focusing on the oil and the clay. That's it. So we got that set up. Let's head back over here to Prospero. I need to get some of these ships made. So let's get the sailing shipyard built. And what do we have here? So we have the schooner, we have the clipper, and we have the cargo ship. So, good to know that the freaking cargo ship comes from a sailing shipyard. Riddle me that, Chief. Explain this to me. Why can't I get this? Why can't I get more of the argument? This is a great steam clipper, and I want to export great things. But apparently, I can't do that. I guess, how much would... These have maintenance costs? No? Max sail speed... Yeah, see how much faster this thing is? We need a lot of sails, dude. Holy. Okay, well, we have more bricks in here now, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and build this up because I really want to exploit the fact that Hunt's high demands. Oh, it actually is her deal. Okay. Okay, I see.
Appearance is everything, as you know.
Is it? Then why are you showing your face? Boom! Roasted. Okay, what do you have, I guess? I don't really want to spend stuff, really, because I need to gain some more money. We need to get this thing a little bit better. So the only way to do that at the beginning here is to get some fertilizer silos with these things. That way at least they'll work a little bit faster. We can only pre-plan it, of course. We have to wait until we get the resources in. And we have to fix out the farm field, so I'm just gonna add one more row in the back to each. And then later on when we actually have tractors, then this is gonna be a lot more lucrative. Unfortunately, I don't know.
I shall capitalize on this.
Wait a minute. Maybe, actually, we might be able to do the whole commuter pier situation. I don't know what that'll actually entail, though. That's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these guys. I'm gonna upgrade these guys. Let's just get every single one of them. Yeah, why not? Because there's more Aburas in here, so that means more fertilizer. How are we doing on that? It seems to be okay.
A pleasant little exchange.
God, I can't stand her. We need some more... Probably... Well, yeah, okay. So our fish oil is kind of a problem. We're gonna upgrade one more of those, and we're gonna get another plantain kitchen going. Let's get one of those, and we're gonna get another one of these, and plop it down right over here. So that'll also balance it out. We're also waiting on the ships to start bringing stuff over. So what I guess I can do is I can use the argument for now. The argument can be made. Sorry. The argument can be made. I'm actually going to go with that bit. That I can just bring over some of this stuff right on over. Let's go ahead and build this too. Get rid of these two. So I'm going to put in beef and I'm going to put in corn. Let's just go ahead with the argument right now from Hadrian. We're going to start bringing in some corn, and we're going to start bringing in some beef. Where's the beef? Beef. And we're going to bring it over to Prospero for right now. Later on, I'll probably change the ship out. So because this thing is wholly trade heavy, I need to make sure I get all these things set properly. So I'm going to create a new group, and I'm going to name this Had Pros. There we go. So Had Pros is from Hadrian to Prospero. That way I'll know that this route is actually from here, and I'll be able to see it properly. That's just one way that I can keep it all, like, well enough so I know that this is that reason why I'm bringing this over, etc, etc. What do I need for this? You need 25 bricks for a boxing arena? Are you insane? Are you absolutely insane, my guy? You guys probably want, like, a chapel or something. Yeah, and you need another marketplace. So I'll put the marketplace, like, right here. Get a road connection behind it. And then another chapel... Oh, wrong spot. Chapel will be, like, right next to it. That's fine. So they can pray to the Lord and then later go have a nice dump, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what these people are doing, man. They're crazy. This needs to be a little bit better. I don't like the spot that I put these in, though. They're close enough to these. I can dig that. What other farm fields do we have here? Caoutchouc and herbs. So we have plenty of room over here. We'll just build on the other side. Yeah. Put that over here. And then I'm going to put this right over here. And with that, I think I can go ahead and build up this fertilizer silo. So that's going to work a little bit faster now. We're going to have another one of these. And we're going to also have to have another one of these. So let's see if that's actually going to be enough cotton for all of this. When we have fertilizer in there, it might. Because that's 30 seconds. This one's producing one every minute. That's the problem. Let's see what happens when we actually get fertilizer in here. We have enough, right? There's enough, yeah, there's 43. I don't know why I'm worried. I need 10 bricks for that one, so 5 more. Okay, we can get our first schooner. I'm gonna go ahead and build that, but I think we're gonna need 100 of our Jornaderos for that one, so I'm gonna need to upgrade a little bit more the actual town. Let's get this over here. Build that up. And I'll probably move around some of the homes so I can utilize the whole fertilizer thing. Yeah, I could probably just, like, center this. Let's put this one over here. And we'll get this, and we'll put it right here. Okay. So that'll help him out with that situation. And then... I'm just gonna try. Yeah, so it is indeed 100. Got it. Let's get a couple more homes then. Build a nice little spot over here. I do like it that we don't have to stick to, like, a static design, but at the same time, I know it'll probably get a little bit annoying in the future. Let's go ahead and loop that around, and that around. It's so weird being able to move buildings. I'm not used to it. Let's fast forward this a little bit so we can get the workforce we need, because we gotta pump out ships like this.
We all want you to succeed.
No, you don't! You stole my emotional support chicken! Can you believe that? Okay, where is the argument? Is it this ship? No, it's not. Where is it? Okay, now it's trading. So what I'll do here is the corn, we're gonna have to have a little bit of a minimum stock here. That way we still have enough for those silos. So I'm gonna put it at 5. That'll be with the minimum stock with this one. What I should probably do here as well is also invest in getting some outhouses, but I don't have any clay or bricks here, so I will have to bring some in. And that way, these things will actually be working a little bit faster, and it'll be pretty solid. So how is this going? 30 seconds now, so that should actually be good. Oh, it's right on the money. It's okay. It's fine. Our main goal here is to sell as much bananas as we can. We can also try with the other things. So, like, Halchuk is also a good one. Would she buy that? 228, yeah, she would. I guess I can start with that, too. Won't be a lot, but it'll be something. Go ahead with this spot. And I'm just going to extend the field all the way to here, all the way to here. I'm actually really liking this scenario. More than the Eat and Burning, that's for sure. There's something about it. I've always enjoyed trading this game.
You should go sit in the shade, boy.
So, let me spin that around so it kind of looks a little bit nicer.
Ship constructed.
Awesome.
Chapter 2. Leaving port. You should have seen Kahina climb the rigging, nimble as a fox, up, and away.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me?
Ready for assignment.
Morning Dew. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna change this ship skin. We're gonna have the regal plating. Actually, no. This is the Dukedom of Prosperity. So we are gonna go with that. We're gonna go with the Autumn Bread. Okay, so which one? This is in the Marge route, right? So we're with the Fear. Let's take the Morning Dew and put this on that route as well. But we're not producing enough plantains for this to have 2 ships on it, because I think that is the Fear.
Stations.
Okay, so you hold out for like a second, and then we'll start you up. That way we can actually justify sending a ship over there. I don't want it to just go with 20 freaking bananas in there. That's terrible. What do you need for this? You need 20? That's gross. That's also pretty gross. I guess I can, like, start on the whole Cha-CHING thing, no? What is this? Oh, okay. Where's Cha-CHING? There it is. So you're every minute, too, aren't you? Oh, that's abysmal, man. This needs to be upgraded. We can't just have this one here. I'm gonna put another warehouse, I guess, right over here for now. It's not that bad when it gets to maintenance costs, I guess. So that way this whole place is... We don't actually have to upgrade any of these to waste materials. I think a little bit of this is partly due to the fact that I've increased my population size, and that's a little bit concerning. Oh, Poncho's is going down. Ugh. Do I have alpacas? I have alpacas here. I just don't have them with silos. Okay, so what I can do is I'm just gonna spin both of these right round and put them like this. And then later on when I have silos, then they'll actually be a little bit more effective. But I'm gonna have to trust in my people to keep that afloat for the time being. Too many here as well. Let's go ahead and put another warehouse right here for now. More than likely, we're going to move this. It's going down because we don't have any trade coming in. Once we get this ship over there, then we'll get something.
I'd dress as your grandmother if it meant I could lay hands on your lovely Luca.
What did this man just say to me?
A pleasant little exchange.
Do you have to talk constantly? Every time I trade with you, is she actually going to talk to me every single time?
New orders.
That's going to
Not entirely feeble. Not strong, but not feeble.
Okay, so we have a decent amount of plantains in here, so we're going to get that. We have 4 of them that are upgraded? Yeah. So when we get some fuel in here, that'll be a lot better. So why should we wait to get to this? Oh, we're so close, man. We're just gonna do it anyway. Where's the next spot? Up here.
You reach a new milestone.
Okay, so we're at a new milestone at a colony. Okay, we're gonna need the oil refinery. That's the most important one. We have a lot of oil around this side, too. Okay, cool. But we're gonna exploit this one first because it's closer. So let's go 1 here, and then we're gonna have 1 refinery right over here. And they don't need train tracks, I'm assuming. They're just gonna need a road connection to them. That'll be fantastic, actually. Makes life so much easier. So we'll have those there. And then we're also gonna have probably 2. Yeah, I'll just have 2. 1 here and 1 here. Have a road connection going to here, and that actually worked very well. Nice. We'll get the towers going. And then how many do you need for this? You need 75 Obreros to work this, so that is not great, but it's also not terrible. But that means we can come over here to Larua and also put down the oil refineries. Oh my god, one of them can get that many? But look at how the game decides to screw you. Look at that. I could have probably, like, if I put it here, I would have had almost all of them. Actually, I would have had, yeah, kind of, sort of. Unfortunately, you can't move them, but it's okay. I will have 1 refinery right here, and then the other one has to be right here. So this one can have so many, dude. Look at that. That's wild. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them right there. Okay, so we have this set up. We just need to bring in resources later. And we're actually making a decent amount of money now through trade, and I really like to see that. We can probably even sell some fuel. I don't want to, but that's also a strong possibility. But what we have to do now is we need to exploit these bauxite mines. And the problem with this is that they're going to take 220 of our Honolulu workforce. That is a lot, okay? That is a lot of wasted. There's more oil over here. Okay, I'll keep that for later then. I'm not going to exploit that right now. Where's the road here? Dude, I can't see anything worth a damn. But somehow I managed to make a straight road. I don't know. I don't know. Put this thing like right in front of it because I don't want them to be like traveling a hell of a long way to deliver this this resource. Okay, so 220. I don't need 450 Obreros right now. I'm going to downgrade 2 spots, and that's not even going to be enough. I'm not going to downgrade them. I'll downgrade these guys and these guys. It's 218.
Mediocre.
Okay, well, you can move out if you really want to. That doesn't add more people to them. That will. So if you essentially provide them with black market goods, that's when they actually start, like, producing or having more settlers? Okay. Well, I'm gonna downgrade all those, so we have a flat right here. Not bad.
Money isn't my motive.
No. It's really not. There's another reason. I'm not gonna say it, but there's definitely another reason. What about for... Oh, boxing arena. That's actually pretty important for these guys. Where the heck do I put it? I think, this is actually a good... Well, that's kind of far away from our current affairs. I'm gonna put the boxing arena probably back here. That's a good spot for it. And we're making 2.2k, so I like that. I really like that. I'm gonna also pre-plan the fact that these things might catch on fire a lot and put down some fire stations. I also saw that we do have a hospital, so we're gonna have to put a couple down here and there. I think 3 should be sufficient enough for Prospero. Which ship is... Oh, look at
We
this.
assist however we may.
Okay, so now they're both not taking... Oh, wait, did they both trade with her? Oh, they're coming back. I was looking the wrong direction. Okay. So the Fear is definitely faster than the Morning Dew, obviously. And it will take a decent amount of our plantains. How much fertilizer are we producing right now? 6, so we're +2. Okay, who should we... More than likely the Cha-CHING, right? Yeah, let's go and do this. This is actually a really lucrative trade because it's an infinite resource and I can just constantly set it to task. And now it'll be every 30 seconds, so I can probably sell this a lot and then probably swap the Morning Dew over to selling Cha-CHING more than the plantains. Because plantains, while we do have 125 storage capacity, and I guess I should have built this in hindsight, it'll probably be a little bit more money because she's going to buy that for 228. What does the Admiral want?
Pastel de nata?
I don't have that, sorry, champ. He would want tobacco for a decent amount, and helium. I do have helium pockets, but he'll also sell us fertilizer, shampoo, and pocket watches. Okay. I actually have to, like, write all of this down so I can
I'm
see
already
who that's...
airborne.
She'll buy scooters for 16,451 coins? Are you insane? What the hell is that scooter? Is that like the Bentley of scooters? You're wasting so much money, or you're just mega rich and you just don't know what to do with your money. Oh, that's crazy. It's kind of like Katima that will purchase a cab for like 51,000. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It's a car. But this one's 16,000 for a scooter? How much are scooters regularly? I'm not sure. I don't have one. Never had one, actually.
Stations.
And I'm glad this one is constantly selling some timber. That's very good. I think what I will do is with
Attention for the Admiral.
With the Endeavor, I'm gonna take some more timber over to Larua to start
Coordinates
building
plotted.
this island up a little bit, just to get it going. And I'll see how many people are actually here, and we'll go from there. Because then I'll... Oh, you know what I could do? I could actually pull in that cheese tactic that I did with one of our smaller islands in the Seasons of Silver, which was pretty much to artificially inflate the population, upgrade them, and then don't provide the resource that they want except for the marketplace. I think I'll do that instead, because bringing a whole bunch of resources here is just not going to be a fun time. Yeah, I'm going to build this fertilizer silo up too, so we'll get some more Cha-CHING over in here. And if we were to look at the fertilizer... Where's the fertilizer at? I never... There it is. 56. What the heck? How much bauxite do we have in here? You have 19 already. And then how much does this actual mine have? 425. Okay. Because we're going to have to start making some aluminum profiles. And we're going to need a charcoal kiln as well. These are actually good spots for the charcoal kiln. We can build 2. I'll build one here, and because they can kind of like overlap in their radius, so they'll be okay. I'll build the 2 over here, and we're gonna have to get the smelters up. I don't like where to put that. I'm gonna put it one further back. Yeah, there we go. And fix the road up a little bit here. And then we're gonna get a nifty warehouse. I'm probably gonna put it in the middle here. That way it's not gonna affect them as much. And then immediately, how many? 15. So that's 30 right there. We can go ahead and build these and build that. Okay, so we did a lot in this episode. I think overall we're balancing the finances pretty good. I like the fact that we have some caoutchouc here as well. We're gonna start selling that, and we'll make a lot more money with that on that front, because that's also part of this whole eat your vegetables thing. Yeah.
One must learn to be thankful.
She needs to shut up. Okay. We have the basis for our aluminum profiles. The water treatment plant, I am kind of hesitant on using this, mostly because of its use of... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so now that's just the hangar. We don't have helium pockets here. Which island has... Okay, so this one has helium pockets. This one does not. This one certainly does not. Not that one. This one has 2. And then I assume that they also... 170 is abysmal. But if they're only... Oh, 740. Okay, that's fine. I like that. That's okay. So I guess at this point, we are still just in the setting up phase, and our ship is bringing in more stuff for tortillas. When we have tortillas provided to our bearers, we'll definitely get a lot more people, and we can start working on the rest of the items that they need. We have a lot. We also do have electricity, which would potentially help with these guys, but I would rather gear that more towards actually our farm fields, because we can make a killing with the amount that we can produce from here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was definitely eventful. We are still in the setup phase, but like I said, and this is Robert's idea, which is fantastic, to do little time lapses, so I'm going to start doing that from the next episode, and we will see a more significant progression in this particular series, because if not, I can anticipate this one going for like 20 or 30 episodes, and that's a lot. Okay, not to say I'm not opposed to that, but I don't want to bore anybody. That's also a very legitimate thing. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next episode, my Rantians.